morning, guys, or should I say good afternoon. It's noon. It's literally about to be 12:30 right now, so it's not morning. But I am enjoying my breakfast at noon with my coffee. Very, very delicious. I'm having some cinnamon raisin bagels, which I have been obsessed with lately. It's just like a really good breakfast. You don't have to think about it. You just put them in the toaster, throw some butter on it, and you're good to go. So I love that for me, and it's delicious. I need to hurry up and eat my breakfast because it's about to be 12:30 and I'm getting ready for date night tonight. Because my boyfriend called me and was like, come over. And I'm like, okay. So very spontaneous because I just thought I was gonna be home all day, but now I actually have to get ready. Today is wash day. That's why my hair looks literally crazy. So I need to eat up and get in the shower because that's going to be like the most time consuming part. Alright, you guys, my hair is all nice and diffused now. It's still a little bit damp. If I don't diffuse my hair on a wash day, it will literally not air dry. Like, it will be wet by the time that I go to bed. And I don't like to sleep with wet hair, so now I have to diffuse. And this is the outfit. It's very simple because we're not really doing anything extra. We're literally just gonna go to Chipotle and eat. The shirt is really cute from Fashion Nova. I also have it in white. And then these biker shirts, I believe I got from Didi's for like $5, like a long time ago. And I actually think I did a haul on these. But yeah, these have been my go-to $5 biker shorts. Have worn them like so many times. I'm probably just gonna wear my Nike Roche ones. Just imagine this like all black with like the Nikes, and it's pretty cute. So now let's get into some skincare and makeup. Okay, we are now in my beauty studio. I already did my skincare, so I'm just going to apply some sunscreen. I already applied my untinted sunscreen because I like to go in with an untinted one first, but now I'm going to apply a tinted one as kind of like a base for the makeup. I'm not gonna wear foundation, so I'll just rock the tinted sunscreen today. This is the newest tinted SPF in my collection that I've been testing out, and I absolutely love it. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Sheer Tint Sunscreen SPF 30. Now, I do wish it was SPF 50 just because I prefer an SPF 50 rather than a 30, but since this is the second sunscreen I'm going to apply over my already SPF 50 sunscreen, I don't really mind it being SPF 30, but I would prefer if it was SPF 50. That's literally like the only con that I have for this sunscreen. It is broad spectrum. It has 5.5 titanium dioxide and 10% zinc oxide. Honestly, the tint on this is pretty good for me. I first tried it out when I was self-tanned, so I was like 2 to 3 shades darker than I am right now, and I really thought that this was going to be like way too light. As you guys can see, it like comes out pretty light, but it actually is a sheer tint as they advertise, so it does blend out very well on my skin back then when I was self-tanned, and right now I actually blends in pretty good with my skin, and it actually gives me a very nice even tone to my skin, and I really like it. Now, this isn't full coverage, so if you do have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation like I do, it's not gonna completely cover it, but if you have lighter hyperpigmentation, it might. But like I said, this is a sheer tint as they advertise, so if you want coverage with your tinted sunscreen, you're really not gonna be able to get it in this sunscreen. But I honestly do not mind that, since most of the time I'm not wearing makeup anyway, so I am just rocking my natural skin, and this does, like I said, just even out my skin tone a little bit, gives me a little bit of coverage, not too much, not like invisible. So I really enjoy this guy. And for my dry skin, I do find it very nice and hydrating. You might notice upon application, I look very shiny. It is kind of oily when you first apply it, but give it 5 to 10 minutes and it actually dries down, not to a matte, but I would say to a comfortable satin finish. And I really enjoy that because since I do have dry skin, me and matte sunscreens, we don't get along. So I really enjoy the experience of this sunscreen. Now let me just point out here, I really have to make sure that I blend it in very nicely, because there was this one day where my boyfriend and I were going somewhere like right after we woke up, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to wash my face in the morning, I have to slap on some sunscreen. So I slapped this on and I didn't blend it right in this area, and it literally looked like I had an orange patch right here. So if you are of a lighter complexion and you are using this sunscreen, make sure to please blend it out, because for me, if I don't blend it out well, it's gonna look orange in certain areas that I didn't blend it out. So just keep in mind, make sure you really blend it out on your jawline and into your neck. I'm already wearing a neck sunscreen, so I'm not really gonna put it on my neck, and also it might just get on your clothes. So I wouldn't recommend a tinted sunscreen for your neck, just for those reasons. But yeah, disclaimer, make sure you blend this out. If you're trying to pack this sunscreen in any certain area to get more coverage, I honestly think that situation might happen to you, so I wouldn't recommend building this up just for the coverage of it, because it is pretty sheer and you're really not gonna get any much coverage, but also it might just look orange on you. That is another con of this sunscreen. It is not a universal tint. Like, if you are way too fair, it's just not gonna work for you. And if you are in the deeper complexions, it also might not work for you. So I think this sunscreen only caters to an audience of light skin tones to more kind of like medium to maybe a little bit like deeper mediums, but I wouldn't go all the way to completely like deep medium, because I just feel like you have a little bit of a cast with this sunscreen. So I honestly just wish CeraVe made this in SPF 50 and had different shades, like the Australian Gold sunscreen. That one I tried, it was too matte, too drying for my skin, so I just hopped onto the next. But I do like that they have different shades for different skin tones, because just one shade is really unlikely to be universal, and in this case it is not. So I would just like SPF 50 and maybe come up with like a fair shade. This could be like the medium shade, and then a deeper shade, and I feel like everybody would enjoy this. Unless you have really oily skin and you don't like the dewy sunscreen look, then you wouldn't enjoy this. But honestly, for my dry skin, and I'm a lover of the dewy look, this is perfect. Alright, now that I've talked to you guys about sunscreen for literally 10 minutes, let's go ahead and get started on some makeup. What time is it? Oh my gosh, I literally have to go in 1 minute. I love that for me. Ooh, I see some peeling. And let me tell you, it's not the CeraVe sunscreen peeling. It's a different sunscreen that I use before this. And it's like just peeling on my neck. Now, pro tip, if you have some peeling, literally all you have to do, take a makeup brush, a clean one, and just like brush it off. Like, I just have a little bit on my neck. I just brush it off and boom, it's gone. So if you don't want to tug at your skin or disturb the sunscreen, makeup brush is the way to go. I'm supposed to be leaving like right now. So I'm just gonna do something very quick, easy, and light. Literally, I think I'm just gonna like throw on some blush right now, because I love me some blush. I'm gonna use the Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk, and I'm just gonna literally take it on my finger and boom, boom, just put a little bit on there. And this is very easy to blend with your fingers, so I find it very nice and convenient when you're in a rush. Blend, 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 and boom. That literally took me like 10 seconds and it's blended. I like to focus it more on the apples of my cheeks, just because when I want like that more natural girl makeup, I just feel like blush on the apples of the cheeks is the way to go. I'm not gonna do a highlighter today because, as you guys can see, the sunscreen and the cloud paint already took care of that, so I have like a natural highlight going on. So I just think I'm gonna do a lip and then call it a day. is because literally when I'm running out the door and just want to throw some makeup on, the first thing I think about is like a lip and then some cute blush. So this is gonna be a more natural girl makeup, you know? Like literally blush and a lip. That's literally it. Love that for me. So I'm just gonna go in with a lip liner right now. This is Kylie's Iced Latte. That might have just been like the quickest I've ever lined my top lip. Now I did mess up here on the corner, but I'll fix that later. I'm gonna go in with Morphe First Base lipstick. I like her, but actually no, I don't like her. I think it's a little bit too light. So Miss Kylie Verde Suit Velvet. And then I'm gonna redo a little bit of that lip liner. I literally need a gloss for everything, so I'm using this ColourPop gloss in the shade New Day. A stunning nude lip. Very natural, very pretty. And a little bit of blush. And a little bit tinted sunscreen. That's literally all you need, girl. Now, if I did have more time, I would do my eyebrows and I would throw on like a pair of fake lashes, but I don't have time and it's going to be a chill date, so I don't feel like I need to do too much. And literally the blush and the lip add just enough of like, ooh, I tried and I look very pretty. But again, it's very natural and low-key. So there you have it. It actually looks very pretty. I really like this. I feel so pretty. Oh my gosh, I haven't felt this pretty in a while. Ooh, I need to like start doing my makeup again, like some natural girl makeup. That's really what I've been into lately, so I should do that more often. Anyways, y'all, thank you for watching this video. I need to go. I don't know if this is gonna be the outro. Thank you for getting ready with me. This is literally it. Hair, makeup, and outfit. Thanks for watching.